Ever wondered why some offers win homes even though they weren't the highest offer, while others don't even get a second glance? What is it about those offers that made them irresistible to the sellers? That's what I'm sharing with you today, so let's get into it. Hey, my name is Rick Harrison with MVP Realty here in Southwest Florida, and I help people just like you intelligently invest in their first home here in Paradise, whether it's their first home ever or just the first one here. But even in a buyer's market, a home that's been priced well will still usually sell in a matter of days. So what can you do to make an irresistible offer that not only beats out other buyers, but does it without overpaying or waiving your inspection or appraisal? So today I'm giving you 10 proven strategies that have helped my clients win their dream homes, even in the most competitive markets. But first, we have to do a bit of research. Here's what you're gonna need to find out. First, why is this person selling their home? Is it too much house for their needs? Was it their parents who passed away? Or do they have to relocate for a job? Each of these reasons has a different level of motivation to get the home sold and can be helpful in crafting your offer to their needs. Second, how long has it been up for sale? If it's been on the market a while, you may have some room for negotiating a lower offer. Third, have they received any offers up to this point, whether recently or in the past? Sometimes sellers get offers right away, but they're from wholesalers who offer them 70% of the asking price. And bonus points if you can get them to actually tell you in the ballpark of where those offers came in at, so you can gauge their level of motivation or pick up some hints on what they're willing to compromise on. Fourth, how have the home prices changed over time in that specific neighborhood? Is this a good neighborhood that is going to hold its value well? Have prices seemed to trend up over the years, or have prices not really appreciated as much in that area? This can clue you in on your ability to sell later on too. Fifth, how does the price compare to other homes that are similar, both sold and currently listed? Just because something is listed well over price of what this one doesn't mean that that home is a good value. Some sellers are just unrealistic with the prices that they want to ask. So is it overpriced? Is it underpriced? And if so, are there underlying problems you might not even know about yet? And lastly, what does a seller really want in an offer? This last question is super important and can't be stated enough. Too many buyers and their agents never even think to ask the seller what they really want in an offer. And this could be a major turning point for getting your offer accepted over someone else's. So make sure to ask it. Now, a great real estate agent will get all these answers for you, but if you're not working with one, you'll need to do this on your own. If you need it, I've got a great video right here that shows you how to do your own CMA using tools like Zillow and Realtor.com, so you can figure out if what they're asking for a price is actually worth it. In the realm of home buying, distinguishing your offer from the rest involves a blend of savvy tactics and genuine connection. So let's delve a bit deeper into each strategy to ensure your offer not only stands out, but is positioned for success. First up is writing a personal letter. This one's pretty well known, but when you write a personal letter to the seller, you're not just sending a message, you're telling a story. It's about painting a picture of your future in their home, creating an emotional resonance with you and them. Now, to avoid the generic trap, you want to mention specific features of the home that you love and how they fit into your life, ensuring your sincerity shines through. Second, being flexible with closing. Offering a flexible closing date can significantly ease the seller's stress, especially if they're juggling the sale with purchasing a new home. To demonstrate seriousness while maintaining flexibility, suggest a preferred closing timeline, but express willingness to adjust according to the seller's needs. This shows that you're committed without appearing desperate or disorganized. Third, put down more earnest money. Increasing your earnest money deposit is a bold move that communicates financial stability and commitment. To protect yourself, make sure your additional deposit is conditional upon satisfactory inspection results and final loan approval. This way, you're not just showing earnestness, but also ensuring you're not left exposed financially. Fourth, limiting contingencies. Limiting contingencies can streamline the sales process, making your offer more attractive. However, it's essential to strike a balance between competitiveness and protection. For instance, consider a home inspection for informational purposes only, allowing you to retain the right to back out if major issues are discovered, without putting minor issues on the negotiation table for the seller. Fifth, showing proof of financing. Now, this almost goes without saying today because most listing agents aren't even going to submit an offer to their client without having proof of funds in some form or another, but showing proof of financing reassures the seller of your ability to follow through. To avoid potential stepbacks, continuously communicate with your lender throughout the offer process to ensure there are no changes in your financial situation or loan terms. I would even suggest having your lender reach out to the listing agent and explain how qualified you are to buy the home and how easy it will be to work with you. This can go a long way to separate yourself, letting the listing agent and seller know that you're serious and not going to cause them any problems or make closing difficult for them. No seller wants to deal with hiccups and headaches when they're trying to move on, pack, and plan their next steps. They just want it to be smooth and stress-free. Sixth, using a rent-back agreement. A rent-back agreement offers a seller convenience, but requires clear boundaries. Establish a daily rental rate and maximum rent-back period to ensure the arrangement remains temporary and financially feasible for both parties. This detail adds structure and fairness to the flexibility you're offering. If you have financing, you'll also need to be aware of the limited amount of time you may be able to do this for. This strategy is one of my favorites because it's helped several of my clients in the past in some of the most competitive markets win deals without having the highest offer. And it was pretty cool to see one of them who actually got outbid by almost $30,000 get their offer accepted over that other offer. Seventh, work with a local lender. Choosing a local, well-known lender can facilitate smoother transactions thanks to their familiarity with the local market and established relationships. To leverage this advantage fully, discuss your lender's track record with your real estate agent, focusing on their ability to close on time without issues. This again is reassurance for the seller and seller's agent that this deal will close on time and be completely stress-free for them. 8. Use an escalation clause. While these should be used with careful consideration, an escalation clause can keep your bid competitive without blindly overbidding. To prevent overextending yourself though, set your escalation cap based on a realistic assessment of the home's value and your maximum budget, whatever comfort level that is, taking into account appraisal limits that could affect your financing. These can also be used for making offers that are below asking price as well in the case of a buyer's market where there may be multiple bids below asking and your escalation clause can win you the home. 9th, offer to cover some of the seller's closing costs. Offering to cover specific seller costs can tip the scales in your favor, but requires judicious financial planning. Be strategic about which costs you offer to cover, focusing on those that provide maximum benefit to the seller with minimal impact on your financial resources, such as something like a title policy that may only cost a few $100s. This approach demonstrates generosity without compromising your negotiation position. And finally, the top of the list, making a video letter. An upgrade to the handwritten letter is the video letter, which can make an unforgettable impression. To maximize its impact, keep your message concise and focus on the authenticity. High-quality video and audio can enhance your message, but the sincerity of your expression and the genuine excitement about the home are what truly resonates and shows them that their home will be loved and cared for, as many homeowners hope it will be. By expanding on and combining these strategies with careful consideration and genuine intent, you'll position yourself as the ideal buyer of the seller's cherished home. As simple and nuanced as many of these strategies may seem, they can make all the difference in a competitive market, turning your home buying experience into one of those success stories you only hear about. And while it's clear that knowing how to craft a compelling offer is key, it's only one of many. To truly safeguard your investment and sidestep potential pitfalls, there are 5 critical elements you must know about every property before you even put in an offer. So if you'd like to know those elements and how to avoid money pits while searching for homes, check out this next video that will show you how to do that as well. Thanks for spending your time with me today. I genuinely hope the insights shared with you will make a difference in your home buying journey. And remember, every week I'm here with Southwest Florida's market updates, as well as new tips and strategies to help you navigate the ever-changing real estate market with confidence. So I'll see you next week, but until then, stay safe, stay positive, and more importantly, stay free.